no music, no fancy intros, no nothing. This is the new and improved Good Morning Source Gaming, where we just
Dry edition.
we just drop right into it, unplugged, uncensored, and unfiltered. We're gonna be talking about stuff. How you guys doing?
I'm good.
Sorry for the very slight delay. We were just kind of getting our act together, and on top of that, it's gonna be a weird episode because it's gonna be just me and AShadowLink, and Push is here, but only for a little bit. So, we're gonna try to get these first sort of important, things out of the way, and I hope TweetDeck told the world that we are live, because if it didn't, I'm gonna have a conniption.
Oh
no, it did. It actually worked. It worked. It worked this time. Oh my god.
It worked. Wow.
For the first time, it's not telling people that Push Dustin is about to watch the Smash Direct.
I'm glad. Sometimes I get random notifications about that.
Yeah, it seems like once you put a template for what YouTube wants to tell Twitter, it won't delete it. Like, it keeps it for every video afterwards. I don't know why. I think that's why they're removing the feature by the end of the month. So we're going to have to start manually sharing everything to Twitter again.
Mm-hmm.
Which would probably be for the best anyway.
Yeah, it totally is. But yeah, this is going to be an interesting episode because we have a couple things to talk about. AsHadowLink and I went to MAGfest, so we'll be talking about our grand adventures in the second half of the stream. If y'all want to hear some shenanigans, we have, of course, yesterday we had a whole lot of Metroid shenanigans happening, and we'll be talking about that. But for now, while Push is here, before he leaves off into the ethereal plane and escapes into his ghost form forever, and eventually goes to a postal office to send me my fucking Arano figure.
I'm very bad at going to the post office, right?
You need to fix that.
Like I have Nerbeon's sock somewhere that he left at my house.
Oh no!
It's just one sock. I've had it for almost a year now.
I had some people from Texas visiting me, and one of them left a pair of socks. I'm like, yeah, I'll send them down sometime, and it's just like,
well, it's worse because it's only one.
Out. Yeah,
it's only one sock. I think by now he probably just got rid of it.
Yeah, I mean, is it like a nice silk sock, or is it just like a standard cotton?
It's just like a standard.
Oh, just fucking trash it then. Who cares? Or frame it. You know what?
Well, I got him the Smash stock. So I was thinking about maybe stuffing it in there.
You know what you could do when Nerbeon passes away in 2022? Calling that prediction right now. From stepping out of the shower and tripping or something. What you should do. What you should do is when you go to the funeral service, you should do that thing they do in movies where they put the final our personal memento together and place it on his casket as they lower it down while people are putting flowers down. This is getting too dark. We should get this. This is too dark. Let's move off of that. So it's time to actually get serious. It's time to very much so get serious, especially now that couple things have changed behind the scenes, and that's what we want to talk about. You may have noticed that the output on the site and the YouTube and the Twitter have been a little slow lately, or the content we've been putting out is just not really what you're used to seeing. And the reason being is because over the last, I want to say the last month, we've been doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes, and there's been a lot of changes. Push has already made a certain announcement on both his Twitter and Patreon, but I don't think you've done it to the YouTube audience, so have at it.
Yeah. So yeah, I stepped down from the head of Source Gaming, which is a pretty big deal.
Yeah.
So basically, I decided to take some time to focus more on my health and also time management, because running Source Gaming was extremely stressful, and it was starting to affect me.
Especially with this this run of Smash, this like the recent hype train. I'm so glad Ultimate is out. I don't know if I could have taken like any more.
My goal, like about maybe 3 months before Ultimate came out, I was thinking about stepping down, and I was like, no, I'll just finish until
wait
until Smash comes out.
Yeah.
And then after Ultimate came out, I decided, but then everyone was on Christmas holiday and everything like that, and I didn't get a chance to talk to the team about it, so we waited until it was an appropriate time to talk to everyone and then announce it.
Yeah, we at the team kind of knew about it since before Christmas time, but things didn't kick in until 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So a lot of things have changed. Right now, there is no one head of Source Gaming. We have NantenJex, who's doing all of the big boy administration stuff.
He's like the closest to like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm also now an admin. Hey, Lamau, that's pretty badass, gamers. And what you might have noticed is that we're not using AShadowLink's guest icon anymore, because he's no longer a guest. He's on the team. So every stream going forward will no longer just be Colin and his friend. It'll be Colin and his coworker.
You've upgraded your relationship.
Yeah. It's now a professional one. It's not it's a brofessional one. It's no longer a bromance. All right, that's the end of the stream. See you later.
There's also a couple of other new members as well.
Yes, we do have a couple new members. We have Hamada, who could not be here because he did trip in the shower.
Oh, no!
No, he wanted to be on, but his microphone situation is weird, so he canceled at the wee hours of the morning while I was asleep, which is a great time to do that. Word of advice to everyone in the audience: do not set something up and then expect to wake up to those things still working. Yeah. Just set everything up while you're awake.
While everyone's awake at the same
exactly,
time zone.
That too.
Yeah.
And then we also have Lulu, who's doing some graphics and some editing and all that good stuff. Hopefully, over the next couple of weeks, we'll have them on Good Morning Source Gaming, and you can all meet them and say hello and ask them why Metroid can't crawl, and all the important questions. But for now, I guess we should. Someone in the Discord is saying that Samus Returns is the Chibi Robo Ziplash of Metroid. I don't know if I'd go that far.
No, that's Federation Force.
Oh, that's still not a good comparison.
It's not that far gone. It's a first-person shooter still, at least.
It's okay, whatever. We can talk about that later. Yeah, we should have them on a couple future episodes. And as for future of content on Source Gaming, things are going to be a little different. We are trying to bring back... we're currently in the works of bringing back Rate That Character with all the DLC coming out soon. It shouldn't be a crazy grand... Don't expect 4 episodes a week or whatever our crazy schedule for Rate That Character was during Smash Ultimate, because we're working with a significantly less smaller of predictions here. So we should be seeing that next month, I think is the plan. Sometime soon. We definitely are going to start putting out more editorials and discussions. Reviews, of course, will be there. We've even had a few members wanting to bring back Game in Fact, which should be nice, which could be cool. It could be neato. But yeah, things are definitely going to seem a little different. Which, I mean, you should have expected now that we're out of the whole
Smash hype cycle.
Smash hype cycle, yeah, that's the best way of putting it. That's not to say that we won't have Smash content, but we are going to start to try to maybe slowly move away from just Smash Brothers, or even just Nintendo. I know, Matt here, I don't know if you want to show all your cards now.
Well, what I can say for sure is, in February, my content kicks into full gear. I'm doing editorials, long-form analysis of stuff, the games, starting with Travis Strikes Again and moving into a retrospective on the first Zelda game later in the month, to coincide with the anniversary of the original game. And then I'm going to nerd out and expect some Devil May Cry content in the future. Especially in March when the 5th game comes out, and I called it several months in advance while I was still a guest poster that I was going to review it, and I'm going to review it.
So yeah, there you go. I definitely have a few videos I have in the works that I'm going to put out, not more editorial stuff. I want to do a video on Switch Online. I kind of want to do a 2-year retrospective on the Switch itself, which could be fun, could be cute, could be neato. And then, of course, streams and Good Morning Source Gaming. These things are not going to go away. So yeah, we're trying to mix things up, but altogether, we're trying to, we want to keep you guys entertained. That's essentially, and informed.
Yes.
Both of those things are very important.
Edutainment.
Edutainment. Yeah. Yes. We're gonna start making videos on. We're gonna start streaming those what were they called? Jumpstart?
Map blasters. Oh.
The Scholastic point and click games. Yeah.
We're also going to be streaming the Sega Pico library.
Was Putt ever on a Nintendo console?
Was it? Oh god,
it might have been.
Go.
I think some humongous entertainment games are on the Wii later. Will you guys still react to Nintendo Directs live? Of course.
Yes.
Of course we will. I mean,
most of us are gonna watch it live anyway, so might as well.
Who's gonna be standing there screaming when GTA 5 for Switch gets announced? That's gonna be me.
When they announce the Devil May Cry HD collection, I'm gonna have to step on the other side of the room because I'm going to be very loud.
So yeah, you're gonna notice a change, but we're trying not to do things a little too differently. We're also gonna try to focus a lot more on having guests come in and kind of to kind of broaden the appeal, because we're not all the most radio friendly, hip personalities.
Okay, so Putt has never left the computers,
No.
except for phone.
Oh.
There's an iOS port, but that's it.
Which Putt? Or is it all of them?
I
Why are we
believe
talking
it's...
about this? Why are we doing this? But I want to know now. God damn it.
Putt joins the circus as
it's not even travels through time. It's terrible.
Travels Through Time has an iOS port.
Fuck. Gotta go on the App Store
Race
now.
has an iOS port.
Oh, hell yeah.
It looks like the latest, 4 games have an iOS port.
Nice.
No, yeah, that's it. The first two don't have one, but the rest do.
These better not cost money. Oh no, I'm not seeing it. What is this? Why is... Oh, here we go. Oh, it's $4.99? Yeah, I'll do it. Yeah, get ready for that stream where I play Putt Putt Travels Through Time on my phone.
Oh, there's two
dude,
other
they have
putt-putt games?
They have
Jesus.
a Spanish... They have, like, the Spanish version of, Freddy Fish. Also a French version. Marine Malice et le Mystery de Gren. Alright. Oh, there it is. Putt Putt Travels Through Time. Badass. Alright, cool. I'm gonna put that on my iOS wish list, I guess. But yeah, we even have some stuff, some collaborations coming up soon. We're not gonna say with who, even though it's already known who we're working with, but they're gonna do an announcement later this week. So there's that. It's Smash related. Ooh. I think that's really about it.
I'm doing a collaboration with George Weidman from Super Bunny Hop.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's been in the
That
making
guy.
for a year.
Wasn't he in Japan like recently?
Yes.
Yes.
He was for 2 minutes.
But yeah, look forward to that.
He didn't invite me because he hates me. So yeah. So I expected this segment to be longer, but no, that's basically about it. I don't know. There's not too much we can give away, but you know, it's cute. It's nice.
For me, I'm still writing.
Yeah.
I just actually finished the script tonight. For a channel, so
Nice.
you might see that next month. And I have another project that I'm working on that involves Sakurai. Like not like the person Sakurai, but it involves it's like a topic around Sakurai.
Okay.
So you can look forward to that also next month.
Ooh. I mean, ultimately, the biggest goal we could ever hit is just straight up having Sakurai in a video. Maybe one day, maybe someday.
That would be amazing.
Do you think we could get Sakurai to play Paladins on the Nintendo Switch? That would be the best.
Set him up to play Doom multiplayer.
He just throws the Joy-Cons on the ground. This game's trash. I don't like it.
I bet he has strong opinions about it.
Yeah. I bet he mains Saris. No one's gonna get that. Why did I say that? No one's gonna understand why I said that. That's just me being a fucking dork. But yeah, that's really all the that's your Source Gaming Direct for this morning, a mini direct. But
I'll say I'm also helping. I'm still, even though I left Source Gaming, I'm still like giving advice and helping the team whenever they need it.
Well, the thing is, I don't want to promise anything, because you certainly don't want to promise anything. But this is right now. Your leave is sort of a indefinite hiatus, but that doesn't mean that you're totally gone forever. There is like a totally small. I wouldn't say a totally small chance, but there is a likelihood of you coming back. But right now, the way that we're kind of getting things done is we're trying to Oh, thanks for the throwing the Discord invite in there. I was about to do it myself. But yeah, like right now, the way we're kind of looking at content and moving forward is we're doing it as if Push won't come back. But there's a chance, but we won't know until when that time arrives.
Yeah.
And we'll have a big celebration party. We'll have the first 5-hour long Good Morning Source game, and we'll play we'll play 8-player Smash online.
As long as we don't try to do that 24-hour charity live stream again.
Oh.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
So,
Oh no.
That was so stressful to organize.
So, I've got some plans in the working that didn't go through, and luckily they didn't because there was a much bigger charity live stream going on around the time when I was going to do it, but eventually I am going to stream The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time with a N64 steering wheel, and we're going to raise money for charity. I'm going to go through the whole game. We'll do 100%. Fuck it. I know the game inside and out. We'll do it. And hopefully I won't die.
Nice. I'll prime pantry you a like one of those big pallets of bottles of water. Maybe some like cup of noodle. And maybe a microwave.
I have a Keurig machine, so I can literally just boil water whenever.
That's...
Oh my god, I made tea like hours ago and I never drank it.
I just love the visual of like a AShadowLink's like face cam with the steering wheel, and then next to the steering wheel, like in front of him is like his monitors and keyboard and computer, but then to his like right is just like a mini fridge and a microwave, and every now and then he just reaches into the mini fridge, takes out like a hot pocket and like microwaves it. It's a really good visual image.
You're not that far off.
Badass. Oh, that's beautiful. That would be erased again in Dorf. Oh my god, it would.
There you go.
You're gonna drift your way. Get some Initial D music playing. Oh, do you think you can get like those you know how like people are able to do those crazy backwards skipping movements in Ocarina of Time when they do the speed runs?
Oh shit, yes.
If you can get that shit working on the steering wheel, you better have some Initial D music ready. That would be like an honest to god highlight.
So backwards walking in Ocarina of Time is literally just holding down while you're targeting, and that is really easy with the steering wheel because it has a button mapped to down.
Oh my god! Wait, Matt, can you set up a mirror behind you so you can actually like look backwards as if you're driving backwards, but it's this visual, just while you're fucking chowing down on the hot pocket and you're like turning around. Oh my god! Oh my lord! I want this to be real. Yes,
we'll do
please.
Everything in our power.
Please get the Drive soundtrack.
I'll get some Initial D midis.
Dress like the fucking Baby Driver, okay? Or at least get like the Drive jacket, but instead of the scorpion on the back, it's the Triforce. There's so much you can do with this. I can't believe we're spoiling the best parts of this stream before it even exists. Oh my god, I want this to be real.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be good. And then of course, me and you have to finish up, or at least get further in Great Ace Attorney.
Oh yeah, we'll be able to do that soon. I'm not taking any night classes anymore, so I'll actually be able to stream again. If anybody noticed that I was missing for a long time, that's why.
Yeah.
Education.
We only have 5 minutes before Push evaporates and goes to his nether realm and fights the Ender Dragon. So,
just really focused on my Minecraft.
Quick! For the next 5 minutes, all of you start just spamming questions. Just start. Let's get some viewer questions in here.
My favorite Mario and Luigi final boss music is Partners in Time. There you go.
I haven't played Mario and Luigi.
Get out. This is why you fucking step down. No, do we have any questions?
Maybe we should put out something on the Discord. That will...
True. I don't want to like ping everyone for like the next 4 minutes. We got no question. All right, fine. That's just gonna be how it is.
That's just gonna be how it is.
Damn,
Rip.
damn. You gamers. Oh, you know what? Yeah, let's get Phantom in here. Phantom.
Okay.
Let's do it so we can have someone I can.
It'll be
So,
less
Shadow
awkward.
Koopa asks, how does it feel not to be working at Source Gaming? And it's going all right so far. Like I've actually been sleeping a lot more, which is great. It's a little weird because I've been having dreams, and I have really
Wow.
strange dreams. Like, so before, like I wasn't getting enough sleep, so I wasn't actively dreaming, but now I'm not. Now I am, and it's just like weird ass dreams. Like, you guys probably don't know him, but there's a guy named Liam who does the well, I know Colin, you know him from Planet Games.
Oh, it's that Liam.
Yeah.
The one who took
So-
my job.
So, I dreamed that he like owned a hotel in like some like part of Japan, and it was like super sketchy. And I went there with my girlfriend, and like we were like promised this like deluxe suite, and we got there, and there was like 6 beds there, and we were just like, what the fuck?
Did a
Oh,
little
totally.
man dressed in red come out and start talking backwards at you?
No.
Telling you that gum you like is gonna come back in style. Can't believe Matt's only watched 1 episode of Twin Peaks. What a fucking dork. Favorite Ace Attorney game?
I'm gonna have to go with the first one.
Yeah, the first one.
Although
the
I
first
do
one's
like
like
most
too-
of them.
The first one's like the most well-rounded of the bunch. Like there's
Yeah.
not really anything to hate on.
There's
the
no
first Ace Attorney.
there's no bad case.
Yeah.
Like even the 5th one that they added in the DS remake's pretty good.
Oh yeah, the one that's like 20 hours long.
Yeah, it's really long though.
It's really fucking long. Oh my god. It's like triple the length of the game.
My favorite all-time video game is The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time.
Mine's
Mine
Doom.
is Majora's Mask.
Nice.
Mine's Doom, but not the new one, the original, the 1993 one, which means I
I
have to
can't-
call it Doom 1993.
I can't settle on one game.
Phantom's favorite is Putt Putt Travels Through Time for iOS.
Oh my god.
Were you there for that whole discussion of the Putt Putt games
I
on
just-
iPhone?
I literally just woke up like 5 minutes ago. So I'm still in bed throughout this call.
There it is. There's his admittal to loving Putt Putt Travels Through Time
Added that.
iOS.
It helps him get out of bed.
Yeah, he gets him out of bed. Every day he just wakes up, he goes to the part where Putt Putt can change color, and he goes, and he like nods. He rolls out.
Oh man.
Oh man. How you doing, Phantom? Are you okay?
Can you guys hear the kids that's screaming in the background?
Oh, well, I can
No.
hear you. That's basically that.
That's good. That's good because what was it? My cousin. One of my cousins is sleeping over because what was it? Her parents, my uncle and aunt, are having another baby. So
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Time
Like
to
this,
time
yeah.
to
Congrats.
put it in a basket and float it down the river like Moses,
Oh no.
so it can go to the promised land and lead. Why am I doing this? It's about to make a whole biblical reference. That's
On
not,
source game.
yeah, on a Saturday stream. It's not even Sunday.
This is what happens when
Wait,
Colin...
Oh well,
not-
it is
it's just-
Sabbath.
Getting
I
enough
guess with
sleep.
with
Yeah,
with,
Sabbath.
yeah, with
We really shouldn't be talking about this still. We're still talking about it.
what would be
Yeah.
better, a Banjo-Kazooie remaster or a new Banjo-Kazooie game? I would say remaster because I don't trust
and then a
anything at
new
this
game.
point.
Yeah.
I played ukulele and it was rough, so I'm gonna go with the remaster.
Granted, I'm
You
sure
got-
the new folks at Rare might actually be not too bad at making a new Banjo, but I'm not going to take that chance.
Apparently,
I
their
think they
pirate
should,
game was like really not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they should first do a remaster to like
Yeah.
relearn everything, and then do a new Banjo-Kazooie game.
That's how the 4th Sly game happened.
Yep, there you go.
All right, guys, I am heading out.
All right.
Have a good one, Push.
We'll see you on the other side, Push.
See ya.
See ya.
And just like that, one small bullet ended my big ideas. I wonder if that video is still up on YouTube. It's like a video where Rob Ford turns into Wario. And he's like, just like that. One small bullet ended my big ideas. From running in the woods to taking back my mansion.
Oh boy. So what have you guys talked about so far? I haven't been watching at all.
The future of Source Gaming.
Yeah.
And all of the behind the scenes info that we currently have. We pretty much got everything. There's really not much else to add to it, actually. Unless you have something you want to announce right now.
Yeah, we need to have a meeting. We gotta have a meeting on what was it? Because for the review crew about what games who's gonna ask for what games. Because I feel like a full list.
I think we know. We just need to like put it into a concise list. Maybe a Google Doc or something.
No, we know what games we're gonna review already because we've already claimed them. But there's so many games that are coming out that we also haven't claimed. That's in the future. Like I don't think anybody has called dibs on Fire Emblem or
I'm calling it right now.
Yeah, there you go. I was about to say the same thing.
No. We're not doing that. There has to be a meeting. There has to be a meeting so everybody can get a chance. I gave it to Liquid because he was like the first one to call dibs. No, I mean I didn't give Fire Emblem to Liquid. I mean I gave War Group.
I was about to be like, what kind of bullshit is that?
Yeah. I gave War Group to Liquid because I already put it in the review crew room, and then he was like, "Hey, I want to review this game."
That's
like, okay.
Fine. That's fair. That's how it works.
Yeah, but I'm saying I want almost to have a meeting so we can all discuss over it. Because if two people want to review the same game, I at least want to give you guys a chance to talk it out.
Wait, that means no more Rate That Character videos.
Listen,
there will
computer,
be RTCs.
Listen, computer robot. The last RTC was on Dante. The next RTC is gonna be on Dante. Hell yeah!
No, we are doing DLC Rate That Character videos. We're just not gonna do like 4 every week or whatever our insane schedule before was.
I'm serious though. We're probably gonna go over Dante again because his biggest con is gone now. Nintendo relevancy doesn't mean shit anymore.
What do you mean? Yes. How does
Joker?
Joker, yeah.
Joker's on a Nintendo hard. Joker's on a Nintendo.
Shut up with fucking Q2. Get out of here. Stop.
It still counts.
No, it doesn't. No, because they said Persona 5. They specified Persona 5.
It's Persona 5.
Yeah. His original series is Persona 5, but Joker still has an appearance on Nintendo's. The point.
But that's like the people who are like, oh yeah, there's a picture of Cloud in Crystal Chronicles, even though
Kingdom Hearts, he's a character.
Kingdom Hearts is alright. Mainline Kingdom Hearts isn't even on
Theater Rhythm.
Shut up!
He's in the GBA game. You can fight it. Pixel Cloud.
I'm just saying, Cloud is still there.
Yeah, but it's not Final Fantasy VII. Now Final Fantasy
Q2 has about as much importance as Project Cross Zone, and Dante's in both of those.
Did Twin Snakes come out after
I don't see why not.
I think it did.
Yes, Twin Snakes was 2005.
Yep, so way after... wait, why am I saying... Oh, no, that's not how video games work, because Snake was in Brawl, not Melee. Oh, God, I'm such a fake fan. But yeah,
He had an unsanctioned port to the original NES, and a Game Boy Color game.
Yeah.
Who?
Snake.
Oh.
Will you ever do Rate That Character again? Yes, we just.
You guys are late.
Yeah, we're doing it. Don't worry. Should we have a little text come up saying yes, Rate That Character?
Actually,
we'll be back eventually, starting next month, I think. Before I finished the Smash Ultimate review, the second one, I was thinking of having like a little end teaser that says, "Oh yeah, Rate That Character is coming back." And I didn't do it because I forgot to ask Nanten, but I still want to do like a short teaser that still shows like, hey, stop asking us, please. I don't think we need it. You know what? I think a teaser would have been cute if they hadn't already announced one of the first fighter pack character.
Oh god, so
Yeah.
I've said this before on a stream. I think it was the last Good Morning Source Gaming, and so I was gonna do rate that character Joker, and I was gonna give him a 5%.
And I was gonna do rate that character on Joker and give him a 0%, while also trashing Persona 5. I've told this story like 3 times, but it
Yeah.
that L. But speaking of holding L's, yeah, I'll probably.
Oh wait, shit. Hold on. No, keep going.
I don't know if
need
I wanted to. I don't know if we want to like give away what other rate that characters we're gonna do, because we want to
Don't
keep a
know.
little secret. But I mean, I think a re-rate is not like a crazy spoiler, because that's what we've basically been talking about, are re-rates. But yeah, I'll probably do a re-rate of Doom Guy. But other than that, yeah, that's pretty much all we're gonna say about rate that character right now. They haven't talked about Metroid yet. No, we haven't. We're going to now, soon. If if ShadowLink is ready.
Oh, I'm ready to talk
Oh wait,
about
guys,
how.
have you seen the amiibo leak with Pokemon Trainer? Yep, and Snake. Yep, amiibos exist.
Yeah.
Wait, what leak?
Okay.
There was like a catalog listing or something.
It's a catalog listing. It
Ooh.
has
Can I
listings.
check that?
It's got some like supposed renders of what of here, I'll post it in the little chat here. Some of what
Okay.
amiibos might look like.
So I'm very new to Japanese. Top left is Dark Samus, and then Ivysaur, and then Squirtle, and then the middle is Chrom, and then the bottom left is Richter, and then right next to Snake on the right is Simon. So we've got all those ready.
It's kind of like a exciting news, because you're like, Snake amiibo, but it's also like, yeah, this was to be expected.
I wasn't expecting any of the Konami characters to get amiibo, actually.
No, I expected it, because they said everyone.
Everyone? They did?
Yeah.
Okay, badass.
Are you guys going to do a World of Light review as a separate review from the rest of the game? Probably not.
Yes.
Oh, yes?
No, really?
I'm going to, because I haven't touched World of Light, and I want to review that separately, because I already know the main part of Smash that I don't like. But since I haven't touched any of Spirits, I basically consider it as its own thing, because it has nothing to do with like because it's so far off from like the normal game mechanics and the online thing that I normally play like every day.
So let me tell you about World of Light. I was planning to review Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for my own channel while I was separate from Source Gaming, and World of Light was such a drag and took so long that I canned that because it was so fucking boring. And if you rush through World of Light, you will hate it. No question, you will hate it. It's meant to be like taken as a piecemeal, like maybe you do 1 to 2 fights at a time, you leave, you go play regular Smash, and then you come back and you rinse and repeat.
I think I'm gonna like it, because I like the tutorial first section of Kingdom Hearts 2, so I think I like it. I like games that take a long time, because I'm so tired of finishing games so quickly.
It's 30 hours of filler. You're basically just doing the same few fights over and over with slight differences. It's not fun.
We'll see when I play it.
They've got one World of Light exclusive boss, and it's repeated 3 times, with a slight reskin and maybe like 1 new move.
I don't know about that one.
I thought World of Light was pretty unfun.
I
think I've only played like 10 hours of it. It's really cute. It's not like I don't think like the idea is bad or like the layout is bad. It's just it's
the execution.
Yeah.
It's just really nothing. And the problem I have with like the new Smash single player is you have 1 stock and that's it, and that doesn't feel like it's balanced very well, because it always feels like you lose the stock like just by chance, and then you have to like pay to restart, or in World of Light's case, you have to restart the whole fucking battle.
Yeah.
Isn't that the same thing as classic mode?
Yeah,
Oh wait, no.
classic
No.
mode you can just continue
you
at any
pay.
time.
Yeah.
Classic mode at least feels like there was some thought put into it. With World of Light, it feels like with the harder fights, it's just random chance if you'll win or not. Because usually, me winning the harder fights was just waiting for the AI to kill itself.
I wasn't too big on it. I know there's been a lot of people who are saying, "Oh yeah, you shouldn't play it for like prolonged periods of time. The whole point is to like play it in chunks." But like,
But it's an adventure mode.
It's still not fun.
It's not engaging. It's very, very boring. I much prefer Subspace, because at least that had silly cutscenes in between every level, and like that final level is a pain in the ass, but hey, it's a real level and it feels like it had design put into it.
Do you guys think that Sakurai would do World of Light Part 2 with DLC characters
Oh,
added?
fuck no.
I
Fuck
think we
no.
kind of thought about it, but like we kind of talked about it, I think in an earlier stream, but no.
I think they're just gonna update
I don't
World
think
of
they're
Light
gonna
and,
do another
put
like
them.
80 hours of World of Light. Like,
I think they're just gonna like plop the DLC characters in like on part of the map. Be like, hey, fight them now.
that, or they
I think
just
that
automatically add it to the roster or something.
would suck. Maybe. Well, you are paying for it, huh? Yeah, sure. So what are you talking about next?
That's our show. Goodbye. No. I guess we can talk about Metroid, which was
Oh,
something interesting to wake
I
up
called
to.
it.
Yeah. So
yeah.
so I actually yes, I do think there's going to be a direct sometime soon. I'm not going to say when I think it is going to be, because I don't know when it will be, and I have no hill to stand on as to when it will be. But
I have thoughts
yeah, but
about
shut
what.
up. But
Okay.
no, go on, say it.
Nah, because what was it back in like 2015 or 2013? I can't remember honestly, but they had like 3 directs in February, so I think they might do that again. Surprisingly, I don't know what all 3 directs will be for, but I know that I think I'm not gonna say I know. I think that since Pokemon like always has a direct in like early in the year, so that because the game's gonna come out later in the year anyways, because they give themselves like 6 months to put out trailers and stuff. I think that Pokemon Direct is going to be February, and Nintendo Direct is also going to be in February, and then they could either not do a third one, or there might be a third one for like something else like Bayonetta 3. But that last one is a hope. I just want news about Bayonetta 3, honestly.
I mean, they pretty much need to.
I'm looking forward to the next Fire Emblem Direct.
Oh yeah,
I mean, they pretty much need to. I guess I don't know. I don't know. They don't need, but it would be nice for them to sort of pull back the curtain and show us, like, give us some release dates and whatnot for stuff coming up, because we have an idea of stuff that's coming out this year. I think we have like 7 games coming, 6 or 7 that we know are coming.
I think.
No, there is 7. There is 7, because for some reason I keep forgetting Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 exists, because I still cannot fucking believe that Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 exists.
Isn't Town also coming out this year?
Yeah, we have Town,
Yeah,
we
we have
have
Town.
Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, we have Daemon X Machina, Fire Emblem, Yoshi, Animal Crossing, Pokemon
And
Gen
Pokemon.
8, Luigi's Mansion 3.
Yeah, so we have a
It's
lot
a
of.
pretty stacked
We have a
year, honestly.
We have a lot. There's a lot on our plate.
Plus,
Yeah.
like, anything could be announced at any point. They could announce like an HD remaster or something.
Shin Megami Tensei 5 slated for this year.
Oh fuck, that would kill me.
I don't think that'll happen.
They could announce
but
Monster Hunter 5, you know, who knows. But, how would you react if Ralsei became a DLC character?
Who?
Wouldn't it be really fucking weird for them to charge $5.99 for a character from a demo? That'd be really awkward. Why is he selling merch for a demo? I'm driving a Mercedes Benz. Do you think Fantastic Four characters will be in Ultimate Alliance 3? Maybe.
It's possible.
Actual characters are there?
Didn't Disney buy the rights to Fantastic Four?
They bought Fox. I don't know if they bought the rights to Fantastic Four.
I think they have Fantastic Four.
I know that Wolverine's in the game, so hopefully. Wait, no, I think Mr. Fantastic was in the trailer. I think
Did you say Wolverine?
Wolverine. Yeah,
That's an X-Man.
Yeah, he's in.
yeah.
Yeah.
I said Wolverine because normally the issue with Marvel games like Marvel vs. Capcom is that X-Men and Fantastic Four isn't there because of the Fox thing.
Yeah, Ralsei from Deltarune. The demo. A free demo.
No, wait, no. Didn't somebody say, do you think Mr. Fantastic would be in Marvel Ultimate Alliance?
Someone
3?
also asked if Ralsei was a DLC, would be a DLC character for Smash.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, wait, they also bought Fox, so who cares? Disney owns Fox. There's literally nothing that can go wrong now. They just have everything.
Do you think they'll update Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite?
No, lol.
I think they'll take the core gameplay systems of that game and completely overhaul it.
They'll probably just bring back 2 and 3.
Aesthetically, that game is hot garbage, but you know it plays pretty well.
Like, so make it like an Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite or something?
Maybe. I think they'll just like make Marvel vs. Capcom 4 and bring back like the missing characters because they now own them. And like use the gameplay systems of Infinite.
I think the only meme character that will ever get into Smash, or at least has a chance of getting into Smash, is Steve.
Minecraft Steve.
Minecraft Steve. I think that's
Stephen Armstrong from Metal Gear Rising.
I really hope they actually title him Minecraft Steve. That's what everybody calls him for some stupid reason.
Minecraft Steve. Well, yeah, because when you just go like, oh yeah, Steve, like not everyone's gonna be like,
who?
Yeah, Steve Buscemi. Like,
Minecraft Steve.
Would you guys be surprised? We're gonna stop with these Smash Ultimate questions.
Are we supposed to be talking about
Metroid
Prime 4?
Yeah, I know, but like, give me a second. I just want to answer these last questions. Okay. Would you guys be surprised if a Mortal Kombat character was put into Smash? No.
Yes.
With violent gore added in the mix. Absolutely not. That's not going to happen ever.
I would be surprised if a Mortal Kombat character was in Smash because those games have never come out in Japan at all.
True. Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that significantly lessens the chances of Mortal Kombat ever being in Smash.
But yeah, you're not going to see gore.
Yeah, no,
Smash.
It's rated E.
It's yeah. That was like half of my argument about why Doom Guy wouldn't be in Smash, and people are like, yeah, but Bayonetta.
Bayonetta's rated M because of sexuality, not violence.
Not because Bayonetta rips people's heads open.
Yeah, Doom Guy's entire character is rip and tear. He's a violent motherfucker.
The angels have gore.
Well,
yeah, but they're not in Smash.
But they're not.
Yeah. I'm just saying though. I'm just saying there's gore in the series.
Would they try to put Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on Switch? Maybe. There's a Vita port.
It's possible.
If they try to bring back Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and 3, which would be a really good idea, I think they should do it. I like 2 a lot.
I mean, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is on Xbox 360 and PS3. It can definitely be on Switch.
Yeah, exactly.
I would really like it if Capcom brought over Ultra Street Fighter 4.
That's the one I've been wanting. Because every time I go to round 1 and I play a little bit of Ultra Street Fighter 4, I go, God damn it, I want this in my pocket.
Capcom already has MT Framework working on the Nintendo Switch. So
They have every Street Fighter game that isn't 5 on the Switch already. Just put it on there.
Mario vs.
There's all the-
Capcom 3 was on MT Framework. It's doable.
Yeah.
They've already got the engine working on Switch.
With the 30th anniversary, if you pre-ordered it on Xbox and PlayStation, you get Ultra Street. I think it was just either regular or Ultra Street Fighter 4.
I think we're gonna start seeing more Capcom ports. Honestly,
I hope so.
I'm surprised that we don't have Resident Evil 5 and 6 yet.
Yeah, because we have Remake 0 and 4 coming, and then fucking Dragon's Dogma was just announced out of the blue, which is a crazy cool announcement, honestly. So yeah, they're probably warming up to it. We'll probably see some more. I can imagine we'll see 5 and 6 after the main brunt of RE games come over and stuff.
Please also bring Resident Evil 7 too, the real one.
Yeah. Yes, thank you. I'm shaking your hand over the internet right now.
Despite Capcom insisting that they have extra RAM so that the Switch can run the RE engine, it still
And they're
can't
not
run
doing
the RE engine.
Man.
You know,
Anyway,
like, wait, no, there's one more thing. I was playing Outlast 2 recently.
Mm-hmm.
That game looks like 300 times better than RE7. And there's like way more shit going on in it too. That game's on Switch. Come on, game designers.
Hat in Time is also going to be on Switch.
Oh yeah, we need a release date for that. We need a release date for
Would they need
Game.
would they need to cap it to 30 FPS? Is Outlast 30 FPS on
Outlast
Switch?
is 30 FPS.
Yeah, I think that's
But that's
the problem.
that's not terrible.
Resident Evil 7 was made to be 60 FPS, and I don't know if there's any problems with that. That would arise.
No,
if
because
you
there's a
cap
30
it.
FPS cap in the PC version.
Oh, okay. Oh, well.
Same thing
no
with
excuse.
RE2 Remake. Actually, on my budget PC, I was playing RE2 Remake at 30 FPS last night, and it was fine.
RE2 Remake is way more intensive than RE7,
Yeah.
actually. It was made to be that way. It was made to not run at 60 FPS on consoles. They were okay with it running around like 30 to 40 FPS. So it won't run on Switch.
Damn.
Anyway, so let's talk about Metroid. Because Metroid exists.
Big news.
So yeah, I called Metroid Prime 4 being cancelled. I never voiced it in public, so I can't really brag about it. But I called it. I was 100% certain that Metroid Prime 4 was in development hell. Because usually people talk about these things. And when nobody talks about a game after it's been announced, it's dire signs that something's going wrong. And yeah, that's why I was so confident that it wouldn't show up at the Game Awards, because I was 100% certain that it's not ready to be shown at all. It's probably, like, considering the fact that they scrapped the original project, it had to have been like really bad. Nintendo released Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. And like Mario Tennis for the Wii U. They've put out some questionable things before, but Prime 4 had to have been worse than that for them to completely shelf it.
I'm sure there's also like, I'm sure another factor also is not only it was just going bad, but also that there's just such a high expectation for a new Metroid Prime that that even anything that could have been like, oh,
they already messed it up once before.
Yeah, it's like, they had petitions to cancel Federation Force. It's like, let's not try not to mess that one up.
And that wasn't even related to the quality of the game. It was just how it looked. If Prime 4 like was a bad game and released like very unpolished and unfinished, it would have meant the end of the series. Like, not Metroid in general, but Prime would have been dead dead in the water there. 2 bad games in a row. Not good.
2 bad games.
Well, 2 badly received games in a row.
Yeah.
Oh, wait,
With Other M and Federation Force. Yeah.
No, Federation
No.
Force and
Samus
Prime 4.
Returns was in between that, though. Oh, that's a
No,
remake.
I mean Prime. I mean Metroid Prime, the sub-series, would have been dead. 2 badly received games in a row.
Okay.
Dead in the water.
Wait, Other M is a Prime title?
No.
Federation Force and Prime 4.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that's
If,
right. I
if
forgot
they
about that.
both weren't received well by fans, it would have been the end of Prime. Just completely.
Well, I'm not gonna ask that question because that's the whole different thing now. I was about to ask was Federation Force by Retro Studios, like wait, they weren't the one developing the original Metroid Prime 4 anyways, so
Federation Force was Next Level Games, which made the Luigi's Mansion 2 and are making Luigi's Mansion 3. So yeah. The Square Enix Avengers game is not cancelled, but it's probably going through a similar development hell.
FF7 remake.
I believe it's being worked on by both Eidos Montreal and what's the other studio that makes the Tomb Raider games? Oh fuck.
I don't know.
I start with a D.
I think a lot of people need to remember that not only is
Crystal Dynamics.
Not only is Nintendo very different than other companies when it comes to announcing games and releasing games, but also that game development more or less doesn't work the way you think it would.
Yeah.
Like when I've seen a lot of people. It's really weird. I've seen a lot of people who think that the announce when a game is announced, like they're just starting development, or when a game is announced, it means it's like oh, it's only like a year away. Like no, like games take time. Like not every game is like a AAA EA thing where they have like 24 trailers ready to go and the game's out in less than a year.
Now,
especially Japanese developers.
Okay, so Square Enix is a little different in that they're just as bad as that. They, according to some people, I don't know if there was official word on this or not, but the Final Fantasy VII remake, the trailer was shown and it said directed by Tetsuya Nomura or whatever in the trailer. And Tetsuya Nomura was apparently watching the trailer and be like, what the fuck? I'm not working on that game. So they literally had a concept trailer done for a game that didn't even have a project lead yet. So
I thought the news about it was that they had to change directors because he was too busy with Kingdom Hearts 3. Because that's what I.
He had to change. He had to leave Final Fantasy 15 because he was too busy with Kingdom Hearts 3, but also because they put him on the Final Fantasy 7 remake without him knowing. So yeah,
that's a big yikes city. But yeah, I like gamers don't. It's very weird when I see people go like, oh yeah, they announced a teaser for a game 2 years ago and we haven't seen anything since. Does that mean it might be delayed or canceled? No. Especially if the game didn't have a release date to begin with. It's really weird. I saw so many people saying like, I hope Bayo 3 isn't delayed, and it's like, well, it didn't have a release date anyway.
No.
So it can't be. Do you
Prime
think
4 will not be canceled?
Yeah, no, it won't.
No, now that it's in Retro Studios' hands and only their hands, it should be fine. Some insider sources are saying that the troubled development came apart from it being passed around the whole world into like different parts of the globe with different development studios. Now that it's all under one house, it makes sense that it'll be fine. That big problem is gone. And apparently, the reason that Retro is working on it to begin with is that they prepared a demo for what they would do with Prime 4, and Nintendo liked it. So they just said, here, this isn't going well. You guys can make Prime 4 now. And yeah, so again, I'm just spouting rumors, so please don't quote me on this. But
Nothing is confirmed.
apparently that this is what's been going on, according to sources that aren't verified. Platinum works on a lot of games at one time. They'll be fine making Bayonetta 3.
They're working on like 5 games right now.
They almost went out of business, but it's okay. Nier Automata saved them, so they can continue working on a lot of games again. When do you think? Do you think Retro will release a game this year?
Maybe.
No.
If they were working on something,
Well, they were definitely working on something.
yes,
The
if they were working on something and it's not been canned, it'll be out this year probably, like most likely.
Because there's definitely been worry of I don't know. There was that one guy who used to work at Retro who was saying like, does that mean that project was canned now that they're working on Metroid Prime 4?
But also, he left 3 years ago.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I think that just means they might be done.
Yeah,
there's been rumors of that Star Fox racing game.
They can definitely finish up that game and enter pre-production on Metroid Prime 4 at the same time.
Yeah.
Like, there's no problems there.
If that Star Fox Grand Prix thing ends up being real, I'd be really surprised.
It's not that crazy.
It's not that crazy.
Well, it's not the fact that it exists, but it's more the fact of you're using Star Fox for your like futuristic type of racing game when that's kind of the point of F-Zero. So
but F-Zero doesn't take place in space.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, still though, like you already have like one racing franchise, and then it's kind of like you're making a game for one that's not counting Mario, because that's Mario Kart is a separate thing. But I'm just saying, like, I think it's just kind of weird to have.
They don't give a shit about F-Zero. They just slap some F-Zero tracks in Mario Kart 8 and call it a day.
They should. They should care about F-Zero.
They don't care. F-Zero GX, and then the Game Boy Advance games did really poorly. So I can kind of understand, even though I don't want them to. I understand them shelving it because it's not marketably viable.
Didn't Fire Emblem also do poorly?
Fire Emblem did poorly outside of Japan, but it still did pretty well in Japan, aside from the console titles. But the handheld titles, I believe, did better.
Oh, probably in Japan, yeah, probably most likely.
But Awakening was going to be the last game, so they
the franchise.
They very transparently crushed 3 games together into one, so they could get it all out before they couldn't make another one, and it saved the franchise. So now they can keep making Fire Emblem games, and now it's one of the most profitable franchises under Nintendo's belt, which is weird. It's very weird. Mobile games are fucking weird.
Well, I'm about to say Pokemon still is.
Well, it's not the most profitable franchise under Nintendo's belt, but it's one of them for sure now. The Fire Emblem Heroes brings in like $400 million a year. It's ridiculous.
I was actually really surprised that the reception to the Metroid Prime 4 development update was so good. I was expecting a lot of people to be like, really pissed.
I think they were very right to announce that it was being developed by Retro Studios, because now the biggest worry in everyone's head that the new studio that they had on Prime 4 wouldn't know how to make a Prime game, that's gone. Like, most of the Metroid Prime staff is still there. They're still at Retro Studios. So yeah, that's it's sad that the game is going to take a few years to come out, but now that retro is back on it, people would be more confident in getting a very good game. So yeah, I can understand the positive reception.
Yeah. Also, also piggybacking off of what was it Colin's statement earlier? Like, what was it? Who was the guy in our But there was some, anyways, there was some dude in a Discord server who was like kind of worried that they haven't actually begun development on it because on Retro's website or whatever, they're still looking for positions, and it was like you can't look. What was it? You can't start development if you wouldn't just announce that Retro Studios is developing the game if Retro didn't know that they were developing the game, because they could easily just say no right after that. So like, yeah, I'm pretty sure that they've already begun development probably like a month or two ago, because like, hold on.
Movies and games and every type of media that involves like a group effort bring in new staff while the thing is being made all the time.
Yeah.
There's nothing to worry about there.
I mean, I don't want to like trash on this guy in the Discord and throw shade, but like it is a little ridiculous to assume that Retro Studios just doesn't have an art director. Or that there would be only like that they just have none, like, and not just like a handful lying around, and not just asking for new ones to come in. I don't know. It's so. Let's try not to dwell on that guy too much, but yeah. I have faith. I have faith in Prime 4. I mean, we'll see. I'm trying to keep optimistic about it.
Yeah.
Keep my eyes and ears open. All that cool stuff. But yeah, I don't expect any more Prime news or until like mid to late 2020.
Now you're gonna just pop up an E3 trailer, just demo footage.
Yeah, maybe, but not this year.
Maybe.
Not this year.
Yeah, next year.
Especially with how many games are coming out this year.
I think
it's a big doubt.
think seeing Prime 4 at E3 2020 is a very likely situation. It'll probably happen.
Yeah. So hey, Matt.
Are we moving into this now?
Remember when we went to MAGfest
Yeah.
earlier in the month?
Yeah. I'm still broke from that.
I just finished spending the money I had from MAGfest. Like, I went to a record shop and I had like $40 in my pocket, and I'm like, yeah, I'll just buy some stuff. So Phantom is gonna be a little.
Phantom's
boy.
gonna be our audience.
He's gonna sit here and he's gonna react to the things we're gonna talk about. But yeah, Matt and I and a bunch of our friends went to MAGfest. MAGfest is the music and games festival, though it used to be called the Mid-Atlantic Gaming Festival. They changed it when their jam space got bigger, even though I don't know anyone who goes to it. Not a single person. Wait, is AshadowLink's real name Matthew? Yes.
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 I mean, don't you follow me on Twitter?
Yeah, follow him on
Matthew
Twitter.
Levenska.
Links down below.
Matthew Levenska.
There it is. Bada bing, bada boom. And we went to MAGfest, and I don't know, how should we do this? We just like go day by day.
Let's go day by day.
So we got down to DC on day 0, which is the night before the convention, and we had a grand old time sitting around playing A Way Out.
Yeah,
like the whole game.
Colin brought his basement PC, which is very, very it's very compact, and it was on his back, and what a poor guy.
It's basically a Lenovo ThinkCenter with like a GPU in it, and it's slightly larger than like a fat PS3. It means it's like heavy, but it's like really compact, so you can just kind of bring it with you places. It's cool. And we just plugged it into the hotel TV, and we played A Way Out, which is a good game. I kind of forgot A Way Out came out last year because it came out so early in the year, and it's such a short game that
it's a very interesting game.
I like it. I like it a lot.
It's good. It's good.
It's a really good time, honestly.
It's a fun time. They have a horseshoe minigame, and I schooled Colin at horseshoes, virtual horseshoes.
Shut up.
But yeah, that's a fun game. It's very distinct. It's fun.
Yeah, no, it is fun. The main gimmick.
It's a co-op. It's a co-op.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
a
a co-op game.
full co-op game.
The game is always in split screen.
Almost always in split screen.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can play it online. There's some issues with the netcode apparently, but it's still like a good time. You only need one copy to play it online, right?
Yeah, that's the cool thing. You can have one person spend $30, and then the other person just download
downloads the demo.
Yeah. That just like lets you play through the whole thing if you have a friend and you connect to him online. Which is how I played initially. Is that I bought the game, and then my friend George played with me on stream, which is cool. But yeah, we played through it again, and it also works because the game's split up into chapters. So if you have like 4 dudes, you can like every chapter you can kind of hand off the controllers.
Hey, guess what we did?
Yeah, which is what we did. Yeah. And all the while we had some Maryland crab pizza.
Okay, so I'm a Maryland local, and if you don't know, crabs are our speciality. They are our bread and butter. We eat crabs all the time, and we cover them in Old Bay seasoning, and that's what the pizza was. It was covered in crabs and with Old Bay seasoning, but it was a cheese, like a nice little like cheesy sauce instead of like tomatoes, so it blended together really well, and it was really good. It was really good.
Yeah.
It was surprisingly good. I was expecting it to be a disaster. But yeah, it was good. We also had chicken wings covered in Old Bay because it's Maryland. Why not? And that was actually really good too.
It was pretty badass. They were. I missed them. I missed those wings.
Well, we'll make sure to order it next year.
So we had a little tradition at MAGfest. You know how most people every night before they go to bed they say a little prayer. Well, we did the opposite. We connected my Switch up to the TV in the hotel room, and we booted up YouTube. Mega64 is a lovely channel and a lovely website. I love Mega64, but they have a favorites playlist that is what's the Star Wars quote? You'll never find like a more like a wretched hive of villainy,
scum and villainy.
Scum and villainy.
Yeah.
That favorites playlist is like 1,200 videos, and every one. Like 30% of them are just like Mega64's own shit posting antics, but like the rest of it is like, you know how people are like, oh, I'm in that weird part of YouTube again. This is like even deeper. It's
a whole playlist of that.
Yeah, it's 1,200 videos of the fucking craziest. Some of the craziest YouTube videos that these guys have found. Internet soldiers. And, I love Mega64. But yeah, it's a fucking wacky playlist, and every night before we went to bed, we would just turn it on and just let it play until everyone was like asleep, and we would just like turn the switch off. But yeah, it's like 1,000 like 500 or something. It's No, it's wait, no. It is. It's like 182. It's very close to 1200. It's fucking insane. You can
The
find
rabbit
it. It's
hole
on their
runs
channel.
deep.
You just go to Meg64's YouTube channel and you go to playlists and they just have it. And then you just hit play and get ready.
There's like 2 videos on Colin's Twitter of them watching Mega 64's favorites list and panning to me asleep on the bed.
Yeah. I think
I don't know how to feel about that, but it's really funny.
I think our favorite videos from that favorites list is the guy pieing himself.
He just screams pie in the face several times and pies himself, and then he spends like 30 seconds like heavily breathing and like rubbing the pie
it's like
off
3
of
minutes
him.
long, yeah.
And then he goes back in, pie in the face, and he does it again.
The oh dear like broadcasting error from BBC News is a really good one. Anything with Phil Thomas Cat is really good. I love those videos. The plumber causes major flood in apartment.
Oh God!
Which is a fucking wild video. The job interview one was really good. There's a music video called Goodbye, which is just amazing. and we have not stopped quoting it since in the month following. So yeah, find that playlist and just like let it rip and oh my God, it is something else.
There's also a kid playing with his Beyblades set to like the theme of Sonic Colors.
Yeah, Sonic Colors music.
Yeah, it's a wild ride. Whew.
It's fucking wacky. I love it. And then the actual convention started, and we just generally had a good time.
Oh, the first day
Yeah.
was the Trauma Center tournament. I arrived there 10 minutes before it started.
Oh yeah.
And I ended up placing second. So if you don't know how Trauma Center works, there is a score meter in Trauma Center and also a ranking system. So it's totally tournament viable. You compete to see who gets the best ranks, and then in the final round, we competed to see who got the best score, and I placed second. There was one guy at the Trauma Center tournament who was really, really good, and I was 100% sure he was going to win, and he won because he was the only person... Okay, so the Trauma Center games, there's Trauma Center, Under the Knife, and then Trauma Center Second Opinion, and then Trauma Center New Blood, Trauma Center Under the Knife 2, and then Trauma Team. We didn't have Under the Knife 1 because Second Opinion is a remake of Under the Knife 1 and it'd be redundant. But Trauma Center New Blood is the hardest Trauma Center game. And the guy who won the tournament was the only person not to get a C rank on Trauma Center New Blood. So that was a bad omen, and it turned out to ring true. But I won second place, and it was a lot of fun. It's really kind of heartwarming seeing people gather around some of my favorite games and like actually engage with it, because the tournament runner left Trauma Team there for I think the whole day. And there were people gathering around Trauma Team trying to solve some of the investigation levels in it, and it was really heartwarming. I really like people playing my favorite games that have been overlooked, because that game got really overlooked. It didn't even release in Europe because Nintendo decided not to publish it because they're a bunch of fucking assholes. But yeah, Trauma Center Tournament. It's pretty fun. It happens at MAGfest every year, and I look forward to it. So there you go.
I went...
and then this motherfucker This motherfucker, KawlunDram,
Language.
he grabbed fucking Senran Kagura pinball lewd as shit game.
Peach ball, excuse
Peach
you.
ball. It's lewd as shit. He docked it. He docked his Switch with the game in it at one of the TVs, and then he's like, yeah, we're over here at the Switch area. So I come over from my Trauma Center tournament. I had a good time. I sit down, and they're smacking an anime babe's, like, titties and butt with a pinball. And it's just like, holy shit, this is real? This is real life? People are walking by like, what the fuck is this? There's like this random this random like lady sitting down next to Colin watching the whole thing go down.
Yeah.
It was like, holy shit! This is real life.
So here's the thing. I have no shame. Like, yeah, no, it is wholesome. It is that's what I said. It's a wholesome experience. All the Senran Kaguras on Switch are wholesome. But no, here's the thing. I have no shame. I'm not big into like weeby hentai shit, but I find it fucking hilarious. So I buy it anyway. Like I actually have it's very actually rare that I buy Senran Kagura games because I have a friend who shares a PSN account with me from back when we did the Zelda Informer podcast, because one time I talked about buying Senran Kagura for 3DS, and so we share a Japanese PSN account because he just buys all the games, and he's like, yeah, you can play them. I find it hilarious. So, like, I was having a fucking grand old time playing Peach Ball for, like, the hour and a half, 2 hours straight we were playing it. We played it for a long time. We did, like, the campaign times over. I was having a grand old time. I just loved every single person. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, just like, so weirded out. I'm just like, yeah, dude, it's fucking pop a squat. Just, you know, you want to try it out? I have not played it since, by the way. It's just sitting on my shelf. I just have not had I've not had a reason to pop the cartridge back in and just like play it again. Speaking of stupid garbage that I bought at MAGfest, I didn't just buy that. I also bought the Summer Lesson expansions, which is the weird PSVR Senpai games.
The ones that Bandai Namco makes?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Were you
have production value?
Yeah, they have a really high production value for some reason. And the base game is like a Japanese student, but there's like an American transfer student in the expansion packs, which is what I got. I can't and those are the only two things I bought at MAGfest, by the way, outside of food. Was just this like lewd as fuck pinball game and this like VR senpai simulator, because there was nothing else that interested me, and I was gonna buy those games at some point anyway.
I bought a plastic replica ocarina from Ocarina of Time, and there's a video of me sitting in the corner on like the fucking 40th floor. No, that's not how these things work. The fourth floor? The fourth floor.
Yeah.
There's a video of me on the 14th floor, in a corner, playing Megalovania on my plastic replica ocarina. It's a treat. I was playing the wrong note. Don't judge. I literally just got it.
It's good
yeah.
times. Good times were had by all.
Good times were had at MAGfest. I played Mario Party, Super Mario Party for the first time, and I'm surprised it's actually really good.
We played 2 rounds of Super Mario Party.
We played 2 rounds. We played the regular Mario Party mode, and we played River Rapids
survival mode.
Yeah, and both were actually like pretty fun. The River Rapids mode goes on a little bit too long, but it was still a good time.
Uh,
If you look at Colin's Twitter account and you just go to the media tab, you will find it. You will find it.
You also gotta look past the stupid Metroid thing I posted yesterday. But yeah, did you see that?
All right, I'm gonna
retweet it because again, no shame. Not at all, not in the slightest. But I'm gonna do it.
Okay. All right. I'll just grab the link to the video. Here's me playing Megalovania in the corner.
Yeah, just post it in chat. I guess
There you
you go. Bada bing,
There you
bada
go.
boom.
What
What a classic. What a good moment. But sorry, someone's bugging me.
Should be
Thanks, Phantom.
Huh?
Phantom replied to my tweet from yesterday with thanks, I hate it.
Oh god.
But I don't know. There's not too many crazy MAGfest stories. We just had a grand old time. We played some games.
I have one.
Do you want to tell that story?
Should I?
It's on you. I don't care.
Okay, so we were at Brother Jimmy's barbecue. I was really
I was thinking about Wolverine.
We'll do that too. We were at Brother Jimmy's barbecue, which is like right outside the Gaylord, where MAGfest is held. And I was really hungry, so me and Colin, we split a bucket of chicken tenders, chicken tendies, and I was still hungry after eating my share, and so I requested blue cheese dressing, this little container of blue cheese dressing. So I was eating the rest of the blue cheese dressing on its own in that tiny container with a fork, and Colin, like, he looks back after looking away and he's just like, "Are you fucking eating blue cheese?" And I'm just like, "Yes,
I was hungry."
I was hungry.
Those are the exact words out of his mouth. I was hungry. And my friend Jake had to hand him this giant bowl of salad that he reasonably could not finish. Because no one wants to be sitting in a corner eating blue cheese. And then after that, hours later, this boy almost got solicited.
Okay, so it was the night before. I believe it was the night before. But,
no, it was not the night before.
Oh, was it the night of?
Well,
no, it was the night before. It was the night when I was coming back from the Smash Ultimate tournament, which I lost first round.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so Colin was like, "Hey, I'm on like the 16th floor, LOL," and I was like, "Okay, sure."
Get on
up. I wait for the elevators on the second floor. These two, like, very, very big, muscular men are walking up, like, dressed as Magneto and Logan, Wolverine, and I specify Logan because it was like the white, like, wife beater. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
I want to make sure I'm not being insensitive, but yeah, it was that. He was in that costume, not like a full Wolverine gear, but just like regular old Logan. And so he walks up. He walks up to me. He sees me, like, waiting for the elevator. He walks up to me. He gets right in my face. He's like, "Hey, you look pretty lost there." And then he's like, "Me and this other guy, we're going to a party on the 7th floor. You want to come?" And I'm just like, "No." No. and I'm very certain that I was being solicited for some kind of X-Men orgy. Um. And I was like, no, I'm going to the 16th floor. I already have plans. And they're like, this kid's higher up than us. God damn. And
what a fucking quote. Is that the new what? What the fuck?
I know. So then an elevator comes. Everybody gets on the elevator. It's really awkward. It's packed. And there's this really, like, shifty guy in the back of the elevator who's really...
fuck, I forgot about this.
He's like... He doesn't seem like he's there. And, like... So the elevator's going up. And he just says... like, people are talking. People are, like... They're just, like, communicating. They're getting some banter on in the elevator. And this guy in the back of the elevator, he just goes, anybody want some LSD or wine? And then the entire elevator goes silent. And then somebody goes, well, that's something. And this guy in the elevator, he's just like, yo, no, what'd you say? He's just like, anybody want LSD or wine? And he's like, nobody's gonna punch the bag on the elevator, come on. And then he gets right under this. The guy is like, he's carrying this giant bag filled with wine. So the guy, he gets right under the bag of wine. He gets ready. He punches it. And he takes a big swig from the bag as it leaks out. And then I booked it. Because that was fucking weird.
That is great. I would never, ever... I mean, obviously, if you preface it with... hey, does anyone want LSD or wine? Like, obviously, I would immediately not trust it, but, like,
just
the
in
fact
general,
that it was also in a bag, like,
it was in a giant fucking bag. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I would not trust it. I would expect that to be like Pruno or some shit, like that prison wine. Meanwhile, I was just playing some screen sheet and having a couple drinky poos, and I don't know if that was the same. No, that wasn't the same day.
Yes.
No. There was a day where I went into that same room and I walked out and like.
Oh no, that was the day after.
The police were busting another party on the same floor, and I was just like, I'm fucking out of here. I'm getting right the fuck out of here. Don't want to deal with that. But yeah, those are like the wackiest, craziest MAGfest stories we have. Everything else was just us shit posting at each other.
Yeah, we didn't meet Chad Warden or Chris Chan this year. Unfortunately.
Yeah, there weren't any meme legends on hand this year.
No.
We just hung out with a stinky old George Weidman.
Yeah. We hang out with George Weidman and Riley Bones.
I love riddles.
Yeah.
Good morning from Japan, boys. Hey, can you go over to Push's place and tell him to fucking mail me my Arano figure? Please. I'm gonna probably just DM him my address and just be like, just fucking do it, or else I'll come over there myself and beat you up. Give you some source paining.
That was terrible.
Sure. So yeah, I think it's time to wrap this up. I think that's pretty much all we've really got. Fandom, what did you think about... Phantom, would you like to be solicited by Logan and Magneto?
What does that word mean?
Oh no!
Were you not paying attention?
I was paying attention, but I don't know what that word means.
Would you like to be coaxed or seduced by Logan and Magneto on an elevator?
Okay. Very much no.
You wouldn't?
Yes.
You're missing out, apparently.
Oh.
I mean, if they're excited by like being one hotel floor higher than their party was, I mean, who knows? Maybe they could have been filming the next X-Men movie. You could have been fucking Quicksilver.
Oh God.
Will you guys be doing GMSG next weekend? Yes, we will.
I won't be here.
That's fine.
Yeah.
We've been taking a couple weeks off just to kind of get our footing again.
We've been restructuring, so we'll
be back.
Well, these guys will be back.
We'll be pushing on ahead. Hopefully next time we have NantenJex and Hamada, and we'll be able to do the hokey pokey. So yeah. Any last words from y'all?
I'm streaming The Quiet Man tonight at 8 p.m. If anybody wants to see that travesty unfold, feel free. Follow me on Twitter. I'll tweet out when we're starting.
Links down below.
And
Phantom, do you have anything?
I'm working on several videos for Source Gaming and for my own channel, specifically reviews, because I took up too many games to review at the same time, and now I'm suffering the consequences for it. As in, I'm writing all these videos now, so I can just record the audio and actually edit them. But it's fun because I'm writing a lot more. Yeah, that's fun. I changed my Twitter handle, so you're gonna have to
just put it in the chat and I'll update it.
Yeah,
in like 2
I'm gonna be posting a lot of my artwork now. I was already doing that before, but I'm gonna be my Twitter is gonna be more focused around just my work, and I'm gonna be showing like my studies and stuff, what I've been practicing, and whatever pieces. How do you put what's it called? HTTPS, something like that.
Yeah.
I'll just freaking type. I think that's how it works. I don't know if that's how it works.
Just go to Twitter and then like copy paste. Why would you post it in the chat? Post it in Discord.
You said to post it in the chat.
In Discord chat.
Oh, why would I post it in Discord chat?
So I can copy paste it?
There you go.
Oh, whoops.
You Gumby?
You said post it in the chat, so I thought you meant YouTube chat. If you were just gonna post YouTube chat anyways, that might as well have just done it.
No, I wasn't. I was gonna put it in the description. So that when I say links down below and when we're not streaming, it makes sense.
Oh.
Yeah, goof.
Man,
I'm gonna
it's
have
11.
to. All right, I'm gonna call up Magneto and Logan and tell them where you are.
No, I won't do that.
Until then, have a good one, everybody.
Goodbye to everybody.